Yeah, 2-2 draw against Peterborough today. What are your thoughts after the match?
Disappointed from being 2-0 up to end up drawing the game 2 each. But I think, you know, there was moments in the game that I thought we were quite good. I don't think we were as good as we've been in previous games, but there's still some good qualities. There's plenty of positives. You know, we haven't lost the game, even though, you know, it's easy to be critical of when you're 2-0 up to then all of a sudden the game's 2 each. But it happens in football, it happens at all levels, and I think that the important thing is, you know, we've had internal conversations as a team and as a group, and, you know, we set a target of where we want to be, and, you know, we've had a pretty productive week. You know, I think that the two results early in the week were brilliant, and today was a tough game. You know, it was a really difficult game. I don't think we were, you know, at our best, like I've mentioned, but, you know, there was moments of some real good quality, and, you know, just a little bit unlucky that we picked up a few little niggles, and, you know, patching up 1 or 2 players as well. It doesn't help, but, you know, they're all just excuses at the end of the day. It's 11-11, and I thought, yeah, first half was not bad. Second half, we just sort of got penned in a little bit and didn't sort of play the way that we can. But like I've mentioned, you know, there was the odd moment which was good. But like I said, from where we were a few weeks back, you know, I don't want to be too negative. I think there's plenty of positives to take over the last 7 days in terms of what we've done and achieved.
Another goal for Kyle Crossley today. His really good form continues. How pleased were you for him that he's taken his chance? Yeah,
really pleased for Kyle. Another goal. I thought it was an excellent goal. I think both of our goals were excellent. You know, proper team goals. You know, some really good football, some really good movements, passing and playing like we'd like to do. You know, top goals, top level goals, and, you know, we've scored, you know, a number of goals in this last week where they've been that type of goal. I think, you know, 11 goals in a week's not bad, and I think, you know, the important thing is that we keep going, and, like, you know, I think every single one of our goals that we have scored in this last 7 days has been really pleasing from a team's point of view. Some terrific football, and obviously disappointed to concede the way we have today.
And Lucas de Boll scored as well, but was substituted early. What was the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, so Lucas was, you know, he's had a couple of little niggles this week in training, you know, and, you know, his thigh's just a little bit sore, so it's one of them. You know, we give him an opportunity. He took his goal really well. You know, I think the early part of the game when Lucas was playing, you could see he probably wasn't his usual self. He gave it a go, it didn't work out, scored a brilliant goal, and then obviously we had to make a change. So yeah, disappointing to lose Lucas, but like I say, there was moments, you know, without Lucas that I thought we did quite well as well.
And you've got a full week off now before your next game. How can you use these days off to your advantage?
Well, I think we've put a lot in. You know, I think we're on to whatever it is, week 24, 25 have been together. You know, that's our 30th game, I think, of the season, which is a lot of games, including pre-season games. So I think the important thing is, you know, like I say, we've got 1 or 2 that we just need to look after. We need to patch them up. You know, lads are playing through the pain barrier for the team and for the club, which is excellent. So, you know, it's a good opportunity to dust down, have a little bit of a reset, and then, you know, towards the back end of the week, we need to make sure that our training is good as it always is. And, you know, we've got to really focus on the game against Rushall on the 10th. So yeah, it'll be, you know, a couple of good days early in the week, and then, you know, 2 really tough days towards the end of the week in preparation for a game against Rushall on the 10th.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thanks.